Welcome to today's deep dive. So you know how standard USB cables feel? Exactly like walking an energetic dog on a ridiculously short leash?
Oh, it's terrible.
Right. You try to move your webcam just a few inches or like slide your printer across the room and suddenly everything unplugs.
It just easily pops out.
Exactly. But what if you could extend that leash to the length of a literal football field?
And still push, high-speed data, power, and 4K video through just a single wire.
Right. Well, today we are looking at a piece of heavy-duty AV gear that does exactly that. The Intelix INT-USB3 MS-C Series client-side extender.
Yeah, we are talking about taking a USB 3.2 Gen 1 signal, which moves data at a blazing 5 gigabits per second and stretching it out to 100 meters.
Which is what, 328 feet?
Yeah, 328 feet of completely uninterrupted connection. Okay, but wait, are we really stuffing all that high-speed data and power through one standard-looking wire? Because, that sounds physically impossible. It's like trying to push a fire hose amount of water through a garden hose. It does sound crazy, but HDBaseT technology acts like this massive, highly efficient compression valve.
Oh, okay.
It basically takes all that raw fire hose level data, packages it tightly so it actually fits through the garden hose of a single Cat6a UFTP cable.
Which is really just a heavy-duty shielded networking cable, right?
Exactly. And then it unpacks it at the exact same speed on the other side.
That's wild. And it's not just data, right? Because the spec sheet mentions bidirectional 24-volt PoC.
Power over cable.
Right,
Yeah.
power over cable. So that means we aren't, like, hunting for wall outlets at both ends of this massive setup.
Yeah, the real breakthrough here isn't just the distance. It is the total eradication of power outlets in architectural design.
Wow, eradication, that's a strong word.
But it's true. You only plug this into the wall at one end, so either the transmitter or the receiver. The cable carries the power to the other side.
That is so convenient.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
When you pair this client-side unit with its specific host extenders, like the INT USB3H or the HWP model, you seamlessly power distant devices across a massive facility.
Like what kind of devices?
We're talking PTZ cameras, those robotic pan-tilt zoom cameras that track movement in big conference rooms, plus touch panels, microphones, scanners.
So running a high-end webcam and tracking camera off a single wire without worrying about wall plugs is huge, but we're also using this single cable to solve high-end visual workflow bottlenecks, right?
Anytime. You can actually run a full dual-monitor editing bay right off this receiver.
Wait, really? Just from the one receiver?
Yeah, it gives you one USB-C and two USB-A connections for your peripherals, plus dual HDMI outputs.
That is a lot of ports.
It is. And it uses built-in DisplayLink technology to support true dual-screen desktop extension up to 4K resolution.
4K for both Mac and PC.
Both Mac and PC, yeah. And for buyers in the federal or enterprise space, it's TAA compliant.
Right, meaning it's manufactured in an approved region for U.S. government use. Okay, but wait a second. I have a bit of pushback here. At a current price of $566.54, I'm paying for this premium government-grade powerhouse extender, but I still have to manually install DisplayLink drivers on my computer.
I know.
I mean, to get those monitors working, that feels like a step backward for, plug-and-play convenience.
Well, sure, nobody loves installing drivers.
Yeah.
But look at the infrastructure you're actually using here.
Okay, fair point.
You are achieving true dual-screen 4K video extension from 328 feet away over an HDBaseT network. And that network is fundamentally designed for data-only transmission.
Ah, I see. So the cable itself basically has no idea it's supposed to be a video cable.
Exactly. It's just a dumb pipe moving ones and zeros.
Right.
So the driver translates your computer's video output into pure USB data.
Oh, and then that data just sprints down the length of a football field.
Yep. And the DisplayLink tech and the Intelix receiver unzips it back into flawless 4K video.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so that driver installation is just the minor hurdle required to unlock that kind of visual flexibility over data-only lines.
I guess that's a small price to pay. Ultimately, this Intelix extender really shatters the physical limitations of a workspace.
It really does. It merges high-speed data, power, and stunning 4K displays all over a single Cat6 cable.
Which forces us to rethink how we interact with our physical environments.
Yeah, and our hardware, especially when the constraints of those annoying short cables are completely removed.
Exactly. Which leaves me with this thought for you to mull over as we wrap up this deep dive. If we can seamlessly push dual 4K video, power, and real-time data across a literal football field's length of cable, How might this completely redefine your concept of a computer desk when the actual computer can be hidden 300 feet away?
It's a crazy thought.
It's like having that dog on a 300-foot leash. You are still perfectly in control of the walk, but the dog is practically in a different zip code.